What's good, you lot? It's that boy Jays, the man with the vision. All 25, I'm a man on a mission. Today, I'm back with another video for you lot, and we're talking about how the world we live in today is very selective. People pick and choose the narratives they want to push and the agendas they want to run. Now, without further ado, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the content about, hashtag pain, hashtag dirt, eat all to the world. Alright, cool. Obviously, the world we live in today, you lot, is very backwards. It's a very backwards world. Things don't make sense. People pick and choose who they want to forgive, pick and choose who they want to judge, pick and choose who they want to shame. People pick and choose who they want to idolize and put on pedestals, pick and choose what narratives they want to push. It just don't make sense to me. Now, cool, for example, obviously, what's happened in Ukraine and that before was dark, it was bad, don't get twisted, it was bad. But a lot that's being shown in that issue compared to the other sides of the world is alarming to me. It didn't make no sense. I was thinking, raw. How can they talk about Ukraine so much, but then not highlight all that issues going on the other side of the world? For example, the killing in Nigeria, Congo. No one's talking about that. We'll brush that to the side. When it's Ukraine, we're going to talk about it in BBC News. That doesn't miss. Obviously, I'm not debunking Ukraine's issues. Like, it's bad and what's happening there is wrong, innit? Like, it's wrong. What happens in Palestine is wrong. All these places and that is wrong. But you can't pick and choose what narratives you want to push and agendas you want to push. You can't do that. You got to be consistent. One thing that this world lacks today is consistency. Nobody's consistent in what they're saying. You have to be consistent, bro. If you're going to push this thing, push it. Don't just chop and change where you want to push and what narrative you're going to run. Stick to a narrative. If you're on a narrative of, I don't want to see any genocide in the world, then cover all places of the world where genocide is happening. Don't just pick and choose which parts of the world are covering genocide. That makes no sense to me. It's backwards. You can't do that. For example, cool. You can't say, I don't want genocide to happen in the world, but then when it's happening in Palestine, you're screaming for it. But it's happening in other parts of the world, for example, Congo and Nigeria, where they're killing people for the sake of it. You don't talk about that. You're shameful. You're a shameless man. You're a shameless woman. If you do that, you have no shame. You're shameless. You have no backbone. You have no spine because you're following the crowd. That's nothing I want to talk about. See this world, yeah? Everybody follows the crowd. Everybody is a sheep. Nobody has that mind of their own. Nobody actually has a mind of their own. They're always following the movement, following the crowd. And this can be highlighted in many, many different examples. Forget politics for a second. Even in clothing, even in swag, even in drip, yeah, cool. Look at the way, like, clothing trends just happen, like, cool. New Balances, yeah, they're in trend right now, right? Cool. Fast forward 5 years ago, fast track 5 years ago, my bad, should I say. If I was wearing New Balances, I would have got fucking clowned. If I was wearing New Balances 5 years ago, I would have got buzzed on. But now, it's certainly New Balance. Now, this world makes no sense. Everyone's following trends, following whatever you want. Cool, another example, Trapstar, right? Trapstar back in the day was saucy. The iron gate codes, they don't know track you. But if you wear Trapstar now, you're going to get buzzed on. It makes no sense. People pick and choose what they want to push and what they want to run. Everyone following the trend. New Balance in trend right now, so at ASICs. When the PTGs wear ASICs back in the day, that's not live, man. We used to buzz on them. When guys were in ASICs and PTGs, we used to buzz on them. But now, ASICs, hard. It makes no sense. Come on. You can't, this world is backwards, but I'll tell you, this world is actually backwards, I'm telling you. What it is, you lot, yeah? My whole thing is, yeah, just be consistent. Just be fair. That's all I'm asking for. Just be fair. Don't pick and choose who you want to promote, who you want to, like, forgive. Don't do that. Be consistent. That's why I see you lot watching, anyone watching the video right now, be consistent in your morals. Be consistent in your values. Be consistent in your message. Cool. If you're a person that preaches, anti-violence, anti-this, when it's happening in certain parts of the world and you push it there, but it's happening in other parts of the world, you don't push it. You can't do that. That's not fair, bro. Like, I can't say, I'm anti-racism, but then when racism is happening here in the UK, I want to highlight it, but then when it's happening on other sides of the world, I don't want to talk about it. I can't do that. I have to be consistent. I have to be fair. You have to be consistent, you lot. Consistency is key. It's an important thing in life. Consistency is one of the most important things in any aspect of life. In your hustle, in your work life, in your relationship with God, in your morals and your values. That's important. You got to be consistent, you got to be fair. But you see this world, you lot, people chop and change. People chop and change. 1 minute they love you, then they hate you. 1 minute you're on top of the world, next minute you're at bottom. It makes no sense. Why this is, I don't know. Because people, they love quick attention stories. They always want something new. People always want the next drop. They want the next information. They want the next gossip. People, they're not really focusing on fixating on things in the present. Everyone's kind of like thinking what's next, which is cool. That's me. I'm not saying don't, but really analyze what's going to happen in the world right now. Cool. For example, what's happening in Nigeria and Congo and that is disgusting. It's absolutely shameful. Like, they're killing innocent children. People are dying over this, but everyone's going to brush past it and sweep past it because BBC News and ITV News ain't going to cover it, are they? They're going to talk about, They're not going to talk about, When it's Palestine and Ukraine, everyone's going to talk about it. Everyone's going to ride out, and which is cool. Free Palestine. Hope everything in Ukraine gets sorted out. Don't get twisted. However, don't talk about that and dismiss what's happening in Nigeria and Congo. That's not fair. You can't do that. They deserve just as much attention as everything else. Everybody deserves equal attention. But you know what it is? The reality is, unfortunately, that's not going to happen. As much as I can sit and say I would like that to happen, that's never going to happen. There's never going to be a world where everybody gets equal attention on their world issues. That is a fact. That pains me to say. That deeply pains me to say. Because I think what's happening in Nigeria and Congo, should get highlighted a lot, but it won't. Because it doesn't fit narrative, it doesn't save face, it doesn't fit narrative, which doesn't make sense to me. But I don't control the media, I don't control it. But it's up to us as humans and people on the earth about what we consume and what we feed into, what we buy into. If you keep buying into the propaganda they're trying to push out to you, they're going to keep pushing it out. But if you say, you know what, wait, why are you pushing this but not this? Question them. Question these media outlets. Don't just let them do what they want. Because a lot of people, they let things slide. As a society, we let a lot of things slide. We let it go. But you can't let it go, man. You cannot let it go. I'm telling you, you cannot let it go. And the thing is, I ain't Nigerian, I ain't Congolese, I ain't from Palestine, I ain't from Ukraine. But I just want to see everybody's issues highlighted so we can get to the root of the problem. That's it. I have no bias towards any of these countries. I just want equality in the world. That's all I ask for. Now, cool. Now, I'm saying this right now. I want equality, right? I then cannot pick and choose to highlight issues of inequality in the world. I can't pick and say, you know what, there's inequality in here, so I'm going to call that out, but there, I'm going to brush it. I can't do that. I said I want equality, right? So I must address all inequality in the world, which is the fair thing to do. I can't just shed light on one and dismiss the other. That's not how it works. Now, cool. Let me talk about forgiveness now. Now, this one here really annoys me. People pick and choose who they want to forgive in terms of celebrities. Now, what I mean by this, cool. For example, obviously, I'm not condoning people done that. I don't know what done that. I'm not good in that. I wasn't there. For example, Mason Greenwood, yeah, cool. I'm sure we've all seen the clip in that where he said, put your legs up, put your fucking legs up, all that shit, whatever. He's like, shut up, stop talking to me, all that shit. When he's doing the mad thing and that, we've all seen it, cool. Now, so many people have just brushed him to the side. Nah, I can never forgive you. I can never forgive you. Now, cool. My question to you lot that do that is, who are you to determine that? Who are you to determine whether he gets forgiveness or not? You're not God. Last time I checked, none of you are God. So how dare you sit there and say, oh, I'm not going to forgive him. Who are you? You're nobody. You think you have the right to not forgive someone. Like, as I say, we think we have the right to not forgive someone. Who are we? We're nobodies. We're just human beings. It's up to God. If God forgave Mason Greenwood for what he allegedly done, then who the hell am I to come and say, oh, he can't play again. He can't do this. He can do what he wants. If his partner and God above has forgiven him for what he's done, yeah, how dare any of you or me sit here and go, Mason Greenwood, why is he playing football? He should never play again. He's a disgrace, I don't want him near my club. Who are you? You're nobodies. But these same people here that be calling out, if that happened to their favourite celebrity, they'll make an excuse for them. Because guess what? Obviously, I'm not wishing on no one that, but if your favourite celebrity came out tomorrow and done the mad thing, there'll be an excuse for that, wouldn't there? There'll be an excuse. Well, because you don't like Mason Greenwood, it doesn't fit narrative. Oh, no, he can't play again. He can't play. I will never forgive him. Who are you? Who are you? And the thing is, people like this as well, you're acting like you lot are perfect human beings. Because I bet you lot do some dirty things behind closed doors. You lot do some dirty things behind closed doors, but you'll never get caught out of it. It's because these lot are public figures, so they get caught for their actions or mistakes that they made allegedly. I don't know what this guy done. I don't know what Mason Greenwood done. I wasn't there. I'm not God. I'm not gonna say, oh, he done it, because I heard a little clip and go, oh, he done it. He do this to him. I'm not God. I'm not there. So who the hell are any of you to sit and go, why is he playing football again? He can never play again. How he's a disgusting human being, and you're not, and you're perfect. He's disgusting. And so what are you then? If he's dirty and disgusting, what are you? Are you an angel? Are you perfect? Have you never done wrong before? Now, cool. If he done it, I'm not condoning what he done. It's wrong. It's foul. Don't get twisted. But especially from a Christian, as I call myself a Christian and a religious man, cool. I must understand that people can make mistakes in life and they should be forgiven for that. Everyone deserves a second chance. Everybody deserves a second chance. If God forgives them for what he done, how dare any of you or me sit and go, Mr. Green, you never play again. I'm probably there's people in this world here, they want to pick and choose when to forgive. But say, for example, it was Phil Foden or one of them guys, oh no, he would never do that. He's a nice lad. When it's Greenwood, oh, can't say that. When it's Greenwood, off he goes. But if it's Phil Foden or Mason Mount, nah, he didn't do it. Nah, he's a good guy. Another one, young Philly. Obviously, I wasn't there and I don't know what he done, but look at where everyone gets to rub him out. Even if he gets found innocent, people are going to rub him out regardless. He's dirty, man. I'm never going to. But who the hell are you? Like, I find it so backwards, People think they have the right to determine whether society forgives a person. Last time I checked, you ain't God, mate. You're not omnipotent, you're not omnibenevolent, and you're not omniscient. So who the hell do you think you are? Trying to these lot, man, I'm telling you, they're just dumb, man, they're just dumb. But listen, you lot, yeah, let me tell you something, yeah. The world we live in today is very inconsistent. People pick and choose. People are sheep. They're all followers. No one has a mind of their own. No one wants to take an initiative. No one wants to question things. Everyone's just living life coasting. And the moment you do that is when the moment your life starts to go astray. The moment you lose the ability to question things and have a mind of your own, you're gone. You're lost, my friend. You're gone. You're God, man. But yeah, I'm telling you lot, man, don't be a sheep. Have a mind of your own. question things. Always question things. Always ask questions. Don't pick and choose what narratives you want to push and agendas you want to run. Be fair. Be consistent in your moralities and your values, man. Please, I'm begging you lot, man. But I hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure you lot like, comment, subscribe, share the content about. Hashtag pain. Hashtag dirt. It's Jays. I'm out. Live. Stay with my people. Later.